On this episode, Scott, whatever. We find out if Scott really listens.
Hey, just to be truthful, I do hear you. I just don't think you're all that interesting.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can go along with that.
Not only that, it's not that you're not opinionated. It's just that, you're usually wrong.
Yeah, that's probably accurate also.
Why are you agreeing with me, and what am I in for?
Oh, nothing. Well, it's going to be a fun show. I just want to have fun.
Okay, Cyndi Lauper. Hey, let's have fun at a Club Med here in the U.S.
Hey, Club Med, isn't that Club Mediterranean? That's what it stands for, right? All right, well, whatever. All right, I got a fuel, but I got a few too. I got a few cool websites that we got to check them out. They actually work. And I was amazed how well they work on the show.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Then I'm going to tell you about my new $700 toy and a word that is not a word. Well, it is a word, but it's not really in the dictionary yet. And it is nationally used news.
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is the tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and a podcast.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. Formerly, what happened to the world today? So we changed the name of the show. So if you need to search us up, put it in quotes, put in the Don't Know Show
with an apostrophe
and apostrophe T. And we'll be the first thing that comes up in the search.
Yep. Number one.
Yay. You do it, YouTube and all the other good stuff. So search us that way. You'll find us. Looking forward to building a big audience this year and getting merch going and getting back into the world.
As an FYI, even if you're not big, we'll take you into our audience.
Oh, yes. But Scott and I are getting smaller.
That's the theory anyway.
So we're not as far as the show says we are on, we were obviously earlier than that, but I started on April 1st. You started a little bit before that.
2 days.
But how are you doing on your diet?
I still have not cheated.
Okay. Susie will be happy to hear that. So how are you doing on your diet?
That's what I meant, dork.
I'm glad you shouldn't listen to the show right now. Otherwise, you'd be in trouble. She'd be hitting me right now. Hit Steve for me.
Hit Steve. Peggy, hit Steve.
Yeah. So my question for you is, have you weighed yourself? Do you know how many pounds you're down?
I have not weighed myself because the scale that I weighed myself on to get my accurate scale is at the doctor's place, which I only go to twice a year.
Okay. Then how are you going to know if you lost 10 pounds this month?
Well, I've already got one of my notches back on my belt.
So how are you going to know if you lost 10 pounds this month?
That's how I know. Every time I lose 10 pounds, I get a notch.
So you've lost 10 pounds?
Yep.
Already?
Yep.
In less than 2 weeks?
No, it's a little over 2 weeks.
Why? Because you started that early in February? Or wait, was
this
March?
Is now
March?
The third show that we've been talking about it, which means 2 weeks of showtime plus 2 days before that.
16 days.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that would
half a month. Right. Okay, I am not even 2 weeks yet.
Okay, I'll go along with that.
Well, I'm not. I started on the 1st, and it's not even 2 weeks yet.
Of course, Susie did want an ice cream today, so we went out for ice cream.
There goes that notch.
Nope, still there.
Well, yeah, because you haven't undone it yet.
Yeah, I'm still wearing that belt right now.
But when you undo it, it's not going back.
Yeah, you never know.
So good job.
Go poop, and then it'll work fine.
It does look like you're in a thatched hut in like some African village. I mean, I know what that is because we talked about it. But
that's why it's up here. Yep.
It does look like a thatched hut.
And what's really kind of funny is I completely forgot. It's not just a grapevine.
Oh, it's more than a grapevine?
That is correct.
So we're talking about the picture behind Scott right now.
Yes.
He uses it as his background.
You'll notice there is a fence.
Yes.
Okay. And then past the fence is where this one here is actually wiggling through the fence a little bit. This is the main trunk of the middle kiwi. There's a trunk here, and a trunk here, because kiwis are male and female. So we've got 2 of one and 1 of the other.
So your grapevines are growing over your kiwis?
Yeah, they're growing together at the top. The top, it's kind of hard to see it, but if you look, this is a giant arbor all the way across. And down here, right there, is the old grapevine. It is literally a foot thick at the base. That's how old it is.
And they're working together?
And they go together. Yep, they blend together. They don't cross-pollinate.
Whose fence is that?
Mine.
On both sides?
Yes. The secondary fence that the grapes are on is the actual property border.
So that's not your fence. So your grapevines are in your neighbor's yard.
Incorrect.
Okay, whose fence is that?
I told you it's mine.
Well, where's the property border?
Both fences are mine. This fence, this chain link fence, we built after we got here for the dogs.
Okay.
Instead of going all the way to the other side of the grapevine, we would have had to kill the pine trees, which we've had to take one down already as it is because they're now very old and dying.
So I don't see any pine trees in the picture. So, okay.
Well, you can see it, but the customers can't. Here's one right here, but there used to be another one here and another one here.
This fence appears to go from left to right through the picture.
That is correct.
A little bit diagonal.
Yes.
So
because I took it on an angle.
So what property are you standing on to take this picture?
I'm in my backyard.
You're in your yard.
The fence stops doesn't go all the way to the end of the backyard. This is just here because we didn't want to.
So the fence divides your yard, like I asked.
No.
Okay.
So
your property on the other side of that fence?
It is.
Okay. So then the fence is on your property, entirely dividing your property in some way, shape, or form, not in half.
That is correct.
I did not say in half.
That is also correct. So this fence is just to keep the dogs in. We got 10 more feet going backwards to where the
on the other side. Okay.
That's where the property line really is.
So the fence is entirely on your property.
Yep.
And it divides your property.
Yes.
No one said in half.
You did many times.
No, I didn't.
But not in the context. But you did say, if you want to be picky about it, you've said in half at least 5 times now. Negating that.
So it divides your property in half.
It does not, but that's okay.
So that divides something in half.
Actually, right there is one of the original fence posts. There's actually wire going across the fence post from one side to the other for the grapes in the first place. Did you see that? See that right there?
The fence post wasn't the fence post. The fence post was to hold up the vines, right?
Right.
That wasn't your property line.
Where this post is the actual property line.
That is the actual property line.
Yes.
So I don't know.
So between this chain link,
I want a drawing on paper next week. I want an aerial drawing of the property line, where the fences are, where the vines are, where the kiwi trees are, where the dog fence is. Aerial view.
Wow. Yeah, like I have the time to do that.
Exactly. Well, you don't listen.
Yes, that's true. I do not listen.
You don't listen. So they were talking about building your listening skills,
Steve,
with the improv game.
Steve.
So the improv game is really good.
We didn't talk about what's behind you.
That's because it's all about you. It doesn't matter.
Here's the problem. If we don't talk about what's behind you, my onset ADD is going to kick in.
Perfect. So this game you play is an improv game where you answer only with questions. Okay. There's 2 levels. You can answer the question and then have to ask a question to the other person relating to that question. So if it's like, hey, Scott, I like that fence back there. Did you guys ever paint it? Then you would have to answer back whether you painted or not. And then you'd have to ask me a question about either fences or paint.
As in, hey, Steve, no, we have never painted this fence, but have you ever painted a fence?
Right. Exactly. Something like that. The other way, the more advanced one, which you are nowhere near ready for, is where you answer it in the form of a question. So your answer is in a form of a question back to me. So we're not going to do that level. We're just going to do the first level and see if we can even get a minute worth of conversation. If we get 2 minutes worth of conversation out of this, that will be amazing.
Amazing grace.
So are you ready?
Maybe.
Okay, you blew it already. That was a question. And you answered it with a statement.
See, that's how
so
he
you're
treats
not,
me.
So you're not listening. Again, you're not listening.
Cheater.
I'm cheating. You're not listening. What is the game, Scott?
The game is an improv game, Steve. Have you ever played an improv game, Steve?
Yes, I have, Scott. I've played many improv games. As a matter of fact, my oldest brother-in-law, is that legit? Yeah. My brother-in-law, who happens to be the oldest, well, there's 3 of them, so I guess he would be the oldest one, actually was in Second City. I don't remember what class or whatever, but he was in Second City. And I am going to write a book someday called Yes and. And do you remember me telling you about what Yes and is? Do you remember what that was?
To be honest with you, I remember you talking about it, but I don't remember what it was. So could you tell us what it was?
Yes. The answer is when you're in improv, you can never answer no. You have to answer yes and, because if you answer no, you kill the whole bit, right? Hey, let's go to the store. No. Okay. Bit's over. Yes. And when we go to the store, let's invite Scott. So have you ever done any professional comedy or any kind of stand-up, not entertaining with singing, but actual, you were there to tell jokes?
No, I have not. However, I was kind of curious. Have you ever done that?
Well, of course I have. As a matter of fact, I've got that whole set set up with the bad dad jokes where I'm going to go into a comedy club and I'm going to actually do a set on bad dad jokes. Now, do you remember any of my bad dad jokes? Do you have any favorite bad dad jokes?
Ooh, a double question. Yes, Steve, I do remember some of your bad dad jokes. I think the favorite one was, actually, I can't remember which one was my favorite. So did you ever have a favorite out of your list?
No, I like a lot of them. I did like the Donald Duck one, though. That was one of my favorite. But that was the one about, Barack Obama being president, and they used to yell, "Get down!" But then when Donald was in it, somebody brought a gun. They had Donald Duck, and that was my favorite. So speaking of favorites, what is your favorite thing to do when you're not working?
Can we talk about that on our show?
We can talk about sex, baby.
Let's
talk about you and me.
I would have to say that my playing of Lineage 2 with my friends online is probably my favorite thing to do. And I know that you've never really played Lineage 2, but have you ever played an MMORPG?
Okay, I don't remember what MMORPG is.
MMORPG.
Yeah. Multiple something world.
Massively multiple online role-playing game.
Yeah, massively, right? I don't think does League of Legends count?
I'm not sure because I'm not familiar with that game. However, have you ever played World of Warcraft?
No, I've not played World of Warcraft. I've played Call of Duty. I said
you said duty.
What does that qualify as a? Because it's not a massive world. It's ending. What about but Minecraft? Is Minecraft?
Okay, now technically that's 2 different questions. The first question is no. Call of Duty is a first-person shooter game.
Okay.
Minecraft, I would have to say also no, because I don't think you interact with other people. I believe you just create stuff. But
no, you can interact with other people. You can invite other people to the world. My brother-in-law's on my world right now.
Then it would be an MMORPG of a type.
But it's not. There's no set goals or anything. You just build shit and dig holes. Or that's what I do. but that's it. So we've got a lot of this done. We almost made it 2 minutes before you stopped asking a question on this last round.
Well, that's because you just started talking again before I got to the question part. Again.
Yeah. So not bad. So now let's see if Scott listens. There's the test. What subjects did we go over during that 2 minutes?
We went over goofy ass subjects, Steve. Do you remember? Did you write them down so that you knew what order you did them?
I don't have to write them down. I remember them. But you can't even think of one.
Are you Jack Reacher, Steve?
Can you think of 3 of them?
I think of 3 of them. Well, yeah, that's pretty simple. The MMORPG stuff, the dad joke stuff. Now, of course, because you're doing that, you're going to make me forget. And have I ever done comedy?
There you go. Wow. Very good. So the answer is no, you've never done comedy, not even on this show. Too bad. Too bad. So sad.
That's right. I'm the straight man. You're the goofball.
I am a goofball. Oh, so, okay. But so speaking of questions, you like to do the all-inclusives. I have never done an all-inclusive resort.
Okay.
Okay. I've done cruises, which are pretty much all-inclusive except for your soda and your alcohol.
Yes. Right.
And my favorite game to play is I go pay the night before, settle up all your room tabs and everything, because I would be in a long line. But when you're checking out, since you have a little more time than everybody else, and you want to be one of the first people off, go down and listen to the people settling up their bar bills. How many people in your room? There were 4. What's your bar bill? $8,000 for a week.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's 3 more cruises.
Yeah.
But yeah. Have you ever overheard the people in the other lines?
Nope. Don't bother.
You've been on a cruise, right?
Been on many. We're actually part of Royal Caribbean's club.
I used to be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I still?
You are for life, but.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't cruised in a while. I want to cruise next year.
Susie
but
does
all
too.
Inclusives resorts, never did it.
It's the only way we'll go.
Okay. Talk to me about them. When they say all inclusive, does that include like renting a boat?
Okay. You have to check because some do, some do not. When you look at an all-inclusive resort, I like using Apple Vacations because it's one of the ones that they take care of most of the stuff for you. When you go to their site and you look at the amenities, it will tell you whether it's included or if you pay extra for it. Usually things like kayaks, snorkeling gear, little things are included. Big stuff like power boats, jet skis, you pay extra for.
Okay. Do you know how to navigate around a website pretty quickly? Like if you went to the website that I have there, because I thought this was cheap and I don't know, you tell me. This is a Club Med property in Florida. It's on a river. I don't know where
in
exactly.
Piper Bay. Okay.
All right. So go ahead and share that for everybody.
Oh, goody, goody, goody.
Well, you know how to share, right?
I do. It's just been a while since I've done it. So let's see if that worked. Did that work? Are you seeing the right thing?
Santa has shared. Yes.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm seeing. All-inclusive resort.
It's on the St. Lucie River.
Infinity pool, dedicated bar. Okay. The resort. The resident rate.
It's like the only one in Florida. All the rest of the Club Med are in like the Caribbean.
Yes. Okay. Okay, that's the sporting stuff. Club Med. Choose your transport. It looks like you get your round trip, which is normal. They all do that.
What?
You get the airport transportation. They send a special whatever you're booking from to pick you up at the airport and bring you in and then take you back.
I don't know what that means. An airplane? You get airfare?
So, not on this one, but on when you book through Apple, you can book it with the airfare included. When I'm trying to think of what they call it. They call it round trip airport transportation.
Oh,
so they will get you from the airport to the resort, and from the resort back to the airport when you're done.
Oh, okay. It's not the airfare.
Right.
So airfare is still additional.
Usually, or this one for sure looks like it. Okay. Restaurants and bars. Okay, I'm telling you right now, you are correct. This is, see, again, I'm used to Apple, and Apple has everything right there. It tells you what is included and what you pay extra for. This is a lot more difficult to find. UR prices.
Okay. It's just north of West Palm Beach. It is the opposite coast of Sarasota. So, you know, you're still north of Miami quite far. You've got Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Boca Raton, West Palm Beach, and then this place. Then you go Fort Pierce, Vero Beach, and Palm Bay.
Okay, see, do you see where I click down? You can get the airfare included.
Okay.
Sometimes it's cheaper. What I like to do is I like to check to see their prices, and I look to see if I can get a better deal.
Okay.
So if you click on that.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not worried about the airfare. I just want to know, like, how do you know if like there's boats available for the river?
Okay, that would be up here.
Is golf?
Golf
like,
is
included?
probably not on what we're known for. They're known for golf. They're going for golf, tennis, outdoor pools.
So is golf included?
It usually is not. Oh, sometimes they give you one round, and then you pay for anything else.
Yeah.
So let me look. Unlimited water and land sports.
Yeah, but what is land sports? Open bar and snacking? Does that mean
all day gourmet dining and open bar? It's all included. Yes.
Liquor is included.
It is all day gourmet dining and open bar. That's what it says.
See, I don't know how to read that. That's why I'm asking you.
Unlimited water and land sports. I find that misleading because I guarantee you that if there's jet skis and stuff, you pay extra for them. Nobody gives those as part of the deal.
Yes, they probably got like the little sailboats and the little catamaran, 1 or 2 person.
Correct.
Deal.
Open bar and snacking and the day and night entertainment is all part of it. It's part of the all-inclusive. Then you click on the loan roller to see if they have anything interesting in here.
But this place looks pretty nice for this. Okay, so now my next question is like $119 a day per person cheap?
Yeah, yes. For an American property, you bet.
Because that seems like a good deal.
Yes, 100%.
And like I says, is it known for golf here? How do you know?
Yeah, all-inclusive, array of beverages, gourmet dining, endless activities, and more, and your tips are included, just like on a cruise. Specialty dining, beverage packages, Wi-Fi, and signature activities are almost always an additional cost. Aha!
What's additional cost?
Specialty dining, in other words, going to the special restaurants. What the hell is a beverage package if it's an open bar? That's confusing to me.
Yeah, that's
Wi-Fi could be extra. Okay.
So you don't know.
Yes, that is correct. All right. Sports. Sports are limited due to space and kids club dining.
Frankly, 18. What is that? It said something about golf. Frankly, 18 holes don't fit on a ship. Oh, that's a cruise ship. This is comparing to a cruise ship.
Right. So
we need to know. Club Med, you need to send us information on this because I would go for this. I think.
Yeah, they just
looks like a nice
all the
property.
restaurants and everything. It does. Gourmet cuisine all day, every day. It's all part of it. Traditional favorites. Premium open bar, day or night. Unlimited alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks are included in your package. No need to worry about the checks as you sip. Yep.
That's cool.
We take care of everything. Premium bar, kids club, relaxation.
Yeah, there's no snow in mine. I just can't see if there's golf because if it's golf every day for that price.
Oh my God. No, because you pay that much more than that to go golfing.
Well, I don't, but yeah, you could. And if the golf course is any good, yeah. So you really can't tell. So you'd have to do this. Right, Club Med, you need to send me here next year or this year so I could talk about it and get you going.
There you go.
It doesn't say.
No. So, but honestly, when we book the all-inclusive
sailing,
resorts,
windsurfing, water skiing, and much more.
When we book the all-inclusive resorts in the Caribbean, including the airfare, it usually comes out for a 7-day event. Usually comes out to about $3,500 to $4,000.
Okay.
But that's including the airfare.
Okay. Pickleball, stand-up paddle. They got some pretty nice, like, catamaran type sailboats, it looks like here.
Yes.
Scuba diving, unlimited snorkeling, scuba diving. Aha. There's an asterisk. State-of-the-art equipment, qualified structures, covered with our first dive packages. From 8 years old.
You know what we should do?
First time experience, activity at extra cost. There we go.
Susie would love to go there too. I'm sure that we should do this and say that we'd record our show down there.
That'd be great. Kite surfing is available at certain resorts, only extra cost. Paddleboard, windsurfing, kite surfing, canoeing, kayaking, swimming, water polo, aqua fitness. See, it doesn't. Then you got Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic is only $1.34 a night. I wouldn't mind going to Punta Cana.
Been there a couple times.
And
it's all right. It's I mean,
for $134 a night.
Yeah, all inclusive again, right?
Yeah, same. This is all Club Med.
Yeah. Sometimes we even get any better deals than that. I think the one, well, it's been a while now, but right now because of the COVID, they're desperate to get bodies in there, so they're giving good deals. Because I guarantee you that it's normally closer to $225 a person to go to a Club Med.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like it says $264, and it's drawn through a line. It says one. So I didn't know if that was how they market them all, or if they're really just doing that to get people down there. But I'm in.
Yeah.
I can't this year though. I don't think, just because of the fact that we've got nephew graduating, so we'll be back to Chicago for that. Then my son's graduating, and my daughter's graduating next year. So.
Well, you're going to be busy, boy. You're going to be busy.
But the devil's in the detail.
Oh, no. He's back.
Yep. The devil's back. So part of the Ryan Reynolds maximum effort budget cell carrier.
Yes.
That's Satan working there. Where's the, I want the ad.
The op?
I want the ad.
Did you lose
Mint
it?
Mobile. So Mint Mobile is the one that Ryan Reynolds owns, right?
I didn't know he owned it.
I think he owns it.
There's probably, I would say more than likely he has, like he could be a minority or a majority stock owner. I can't believe he'd own the whole damn thing. I mean, granted, he makes enough money. Maybe he does.
All right, I got to go to YouTube.
YouTube.
Because the freaking news people got their story on it. I don't want that.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Ryan
right.
Reynolds standing up to Satan. Ryan Reynolds, new star, new commercial for Mint Mobile. So, yeah, I forget what he's calling it, but he's calling it a universe. Like,
okay, Ryan Reynolds owns the Maximum Effort production studio.
Other ways. Yeah.
And he is also on the board for Match.com.
Right. My turn to share.
Yeah,
now, when his first Zooms comes on, I want you to take note of the Post-it note and write down these username and passwords. Okay, you ready? Satan rules 666.
Aha, yes.
Match inspired me to look for other ways to be happy. So I took a new job at Big Wireless. These guys torture people on a whole other level. I'm learning so much. Is this customer service?
Because there is none.
He's been a real addition to the team. Prices are up, hold times have doubled, and some fees are so hidden, we can't even find them.
Did I share it?
It's not just the painfully long contracts.
I can't remember if we got in trouble last time.
No. This is them. We can't get in trouble for this.
It's the culture.
The guy could get a job anywhere he wants. DMV,
not tied to
IRS, Congress. We were really lucky to get him here.
We've been having some issues with people switching to Mint Mobile. He was all over it.
Mint Mobile gives people premium wireless for just $15 a month. Instead of dropping our prices, let's raise our prices and use that money for an ad campaign attacking Mint. It's a win-win for us. I mean, we win twice. Am I happy? Yes. This place is hell on earth. Big wireless people are my kind of people. Literally. I bought all of their souls.
There you go.
Very confusing.
Right? But that's Ryan Reynolds doing more ads with Satan.
Yep. He is so funny.
So good for
I'll
him.
tell you something. Do you remember when we were doing those fake interviews last year or 2 years ago, whatever?
They weren't fake.
Well,
We were really doing them.
yes. Okay. But we also mentioned, I was telling people I'd like to do stuff with, and I hadn't picked Ryan Reynolds because I didn't think I could keep a straight face if I ever did a scene with him. And then I realized I wouldn't have to, because the whole purpose is to get the look on your face, right?
Yeah. Which is awesome.
Yes, he is so good.
Yes, he is. So I just thought that was funny that they're doing that. And I can't think of what the name. They've got a funny name, like the universe. Like you've got the Marvel universe and the Universal universe.
And the DC Comics universe.
Yeah.
Hey, Goobers is so happy that because I was in the office yesterday. And
Why's that?
well, it was Saturday and I was out working on stuff not around here. But what's really cool is Goober's got his first dandelions of the year because they finally bloomed today.
Oh, you're bringing them into him?
Oh yeah, I pick him and give him to him, and he just went nuts, just gobbled them right down.
Yeah, I can't find it.
So
The
basically,
macabre.
for the next 9 months, he gets dandelions.
Yeah, it's the macabre universe or something. I don't remember what it is.
Okay, I like it.
But whatever. La 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 la.
I see that you are doing some kind of a weird bring
La, la,
back
la,
show
la,
where
la,
you
la.
keep talking about things from the past. So what?
I am?
Yes.
How is this from the past?
Who's your buddy?
Al.
Yeah. You keep
I'm
talking
just
about
saying.
Al. You've been
La, la,
talking
la,
about
la, la,
Al
la.
for almost, 3 or 4 years now.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
La 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 la
So
la.
apparently Al knows how to sing, according to you.
No, he knows how to erase singing.
Really?
Yeah. La 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 la. The name is LALAL.ai.
Okay.
That's the web page. Now I've not used it, so we're gonna try this live.
Okay. La la la.
La 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 AI. So you're supposed to take this, drag your music track in there, and it's supposed to strip the file and give you the audio separate from the music.
Okay.
I have no idea how long it takes. So this could have been a really dumb thing to do. I should have gone, I wonder how long it takes to do before I actually did it.
You think?
So it's queued up. So maybe we'll have to come back to it.
All right. Because right now it is saying that it is processing.
Yeah, but it says it's queued up. So how many other people are doing it?
Exactly.
So we'll come back to it. So I will
Okay.
unshare it and leave it up and see what happens. Oh, hey, it's done. What the?
Whoa.
All right, hang on. There's a 3-track input. I'm going to go back to it. Just as I unshared, you get this vocal preview, instrumental preview, 3 input tracks and 10 minutes total free. So here, let's do the preview.
Yeah, well, I'm grooving. You feel that moving. Daddy got a new pair of shoes. Out the joint with the bad attitude. I guess you know I'm in the mood to get this party started. Like it's my first time. I got me an old chef.
That's pretty good.
The funny part is you can hear people talking in the background because it's voices.
Well, no, it's singing.
No, at the beginning. You think it's the background vocals that are really quiet? And that's what we're hearing?
Yeah. So here, let's try the instrumental. Let's listen to that.
I think I recognize this.
Oh, it is a song from the Hellenbacks. It's my
That's what I thought.
My buddy said play it. But this is a good job.
I don't need your shallow views or your overpriced Prada shoes. No, I know your sister Crystal, send her on down. Say now, can you give it to me? Love the music now. Come on, girl, suck it to me. I mean, leather whips and a no freight train, rusty nails and a jump like chain and a rubber digging gasoline. I feel the cops.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That actually worked. That was cool.
Technology
Thank you, the
is
Hellenbacks.
definitely getting better and better. I am
That
just
was amazing.
waiting for the actual translators to be mobile. I mean,
What do you
right now
mean?
you can use your phone to translate. Somebody talks to you, you can record it and it'll tell you what they say.
Okay,
But it's not real time. You got to wait till they're done before it tells you what they say.
that's not true.
Well,
have-
yeah, if you have that kind of money, you could buy the good stuff.
They're not that expensive. They have earplugs. They have earplugs that you put in it. It translates real time.
Really?
Yeah, and they're only now you got me. They're not that much. TRANSLA. Trans.
Yeah, don't look up transgender. That's not what we're talking about at this show. Although that was on Blue Bloods this past weekend.
Translation earbuds. All right. Translation earbuds. So I'm just going to go to, wait. I was just going to go to Amazon, but top 10 language translator earbuds for travelers.
Do they require Wi-Fi?
I don't know. I would imagine.
See, that's what they need to do. Because right now Wi-Fi is fine, but if like you go to Mexico and you go on one of the farm tours, they're not going to have Wi-Fi out at the farm. So if you're trying to use it there, it's not going to work unless it has a good database already.
Got a lot of farmers speaking German.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ich spreche Deutsch, ein bisschen.
All right. Well, then you don't need it. You just spoke it. So, all right. So this website like totally led me down I'm going to go to Amazon and just give you an idea of the cost.
Okay.
All right. $200. Supports 40 languages. $129, $200. Dude. $150. They're not that expensive.
I'll have to do a little bit more research on it.
Yeah, you're gonna do research on this, dude.
Because one of the things that has always irritated me when I'm playing Santa Claus is when I get people from foreign countries. A couple of them I'm able to say Merry Christmas in their language, but when I had some Syrian people and I had no clue how to talk in Syrian,
Well, it's not they how to talk. It takes what they say and translates it so you can understand what they're saying.
Correct. But what I'm thinking is, okay, again, this is going to be true AI where it's going to be able to tell you.
They have that. They have what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And it's not that expensive. It's around $200.
Part of the problem is I'm addicted to a book series called the Chris Longknife series by Mike Shepard. And I know that the technology is getting there, but I'm getting impatient because I want it to work now.
It does work now.
No, not the way I want it to work. If you were reading the books, you granted that's super kind, but literally it talks to you directly into your ear, or and then you can, when you talk, it translates for you.
Oh no, it doesn't do that.
Yeah. So it's coming. I mean, because
well, you could always just get a car radio and then just pick the tunes out of that. Talk that way.
Like Bumblebee.
Right, like Bumblebee.
Okay.
All
right. So your friend Al came up with a new program that really works cool. All right. Awesome sauce.
That was a segue to the next story.
It was? I hadn't gotten to try to do a segue.
I'm just shaking my head going, no.
No.
You'd think if we did never mind.
Have we ever done the show before?
You haven't.
When are we going to start learning how?
I know you haven't.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Whatever, dude.
You lazy ass bastard making me do all the editing.
Yep. Your punishment for not knowing the show.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you realize that I do have enough skills that I could make you look goofy?
Please do. We need something.
Maybe that would work, right? Look. Hey.
Go for it. Please do that.
Well,
please do that.
I still got those pictures of you when you were skinny dipping, so.
Do it. Post them.
Yeah.
I don't care.
You're like, dude, it's been a long time since I was skinny.
Post them. We're
God,
getting back there.
Do you remember when we used to work out at the club all the time when I was at the donut shop?
Yeah. We used to laugh at the people who were driving around to get the front spots.
Yeah.
It's a Hell's Club.
Right.
Park in the back and walk in.
That's right. This makes no sense to me, but whatever.
Yep. So now my segue is like 5 minutes old. Bumblebee. Is there anybody else in the Bumblebee?
You know who else is in the Bumblebee universe that I really, really like? Really like?
No, who?
Samantha Fox.
Who?
Samantha Fox.
You like her?
Well, the one picture I have of her, I like.
I remember that curve we always talk about, craziness or maintenance to hotness.
Yes.
She doesn't cover it for me. Her hotness does not cover her craziness for me.
Yeah, no, it does not. It really doesn't. But that's okay. You can still enjoy the picture. So.
Yeah, no, no. Just no.
Do you remember who the head of the Transformers was?
The head of the Transformers.
Yes, the leader of the Transformers.
Let's see what Google has to say.
Good idea.
Who is the leader of the tier? Because I think there are people screaming right now going, that's not the proper way to phrase the question.
He's the leader.
Well, he's the leader of the Autobots.
The Autobots, yes. That's right. They're all Transformers because there's Autobots and Decepticons.
Right.
So he's the leader of the Autobots.
So like I said, they're all yelling at this point going, that's not the proper phrasing.
So I would have lost if this is Jeopardy.
Yep. They were also known as Cybertrons in Japan.
Ooh, cool. Good tidbit of information.
So
trivia.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. Did you
Optimus
know that
number one?
That
Prime
Optimus Prime was
Prime
one of the most
only.
popular selling toys when it first came out from Hasbro back in the day?
I believe that. It was one of the first trends. I mean, it was like G.I. Joe Kung Fu Grip.
Correct. The amount of positions that you can put Optimus Prime in was pretty impressive considering that it was a toy.
Right.
Okay. Now, I don't know if your friend Al had anything to do with this, but now Hasbro has a Optimus Prime toy that can finally transform all on its own.
That would be cool to have on your desk. Just have it popping up and closing down, popping up and closing down,
Yep.
popping up and closing down. Somebody walks in your room, it opens up. Hello, citizen. I don't know. What did Optimus Prime say? I have no idea. What was Optimus
I
Prime?
said a lot of stuff.
What was his greeting? Didn't he have a greeting?
Well, yeah, the Decepticons always said human.
Puny human.
Yeah. No, that was the Hulk. Puny God.
Oh,
He
puny
slams
God.
Thor around. But yeah, the Decepticons called them humans. What did the Autobots call them? They were humans too, but they
Friend.
didn't say friend. Yeah,
I don't know. Optimus Prime greeting cards.
But anyway, the cool thing is it's even relatively cheap. It's only $700.
Wait, what? $700?
$700, yeah. That's what I said. But I'll tell you something. I'm looking at the video. We're not going to do it because this is one that I know will get us in trouble.
Why? It's not by Hasbro?
No, it's from.
You can't find it from Hasbro? Find it from Hasbro.
Yeah, I suppose because you're promoting Hasbro, right?
Yeah, Hasbro won't sue you for putting their stuff up.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see if I can find it from Hasbro. Do.
So
No. Oh man,
what about the Hasbro website?
that's what I'm looking for. Ooh, what's that? Nope, that's not it.
No, it doesn't matter. It just works on its own. It's no big deal. We all know what
Aha.
Optimus Prime looks
I
like.
think this one might be. This is the YouTube version. Yeah, that's
You know, Kevin Smith's got it. Of course he does.
right.
Of course he does.
So anyway, you look at the video and you can see it does actually transform. It goes literally from a truck to him standing up. It's pretty damn cool.
It's also programmable, I think. I'm reading that on a few of these. That's funny. $700, baby.
Yep. Uses 27 servo motors and a mobile app.
That's pretty cool.
The 19-inch figure features roughly 5,000 components, 27 patented servo motors, and 60 connected microchips in order to make this thing work. That's pretty impressive.
That's why it's so expensive. But I guess it'll dance too. I guess you can program it and
Right.
make it dance. So that's
But
cool.
I thought so. That's why I put it in there. I figured that's one that I came up with that you would have actually liked.
I like all your subjects. I also like your genuine positivity messages.
Yeah, I think I made one for this week too, didn't I?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You don't think I made
Nope.
it?
I don't think you did.
Because you're going to make it go away again.
I had to capitalize it for you.
Oh, yes, because I did
because
that to you.
because the L wasn't capital, so I had to make
And
sure.
not
that
only
the,
that, somehow there was no space there, which is really weird.
I had to make sure that the L was capital.
Yes.
He's
Onset ADD. By the way, folks, my brother had what they used to call hyperactivity, which nowadays they call ADD.
They called it that too. HDAD and ADD.
Yeah, not back then. We're talking
Attention
about back-
deficit disorder was different. It was different flavors of the same.
Yes, right. And I realized that as I'm getting older, certain things make me feel like Monk. If you remember Monk from the TV series, the detective guy that was anal about counting things and everything had to be just right. I have my little foibles where certain things just I got to fix them, and one of them was fixing capitalized letters. It drives me crazy.
Okay.
However, there's something else that I try to fix.
Okay.
I try to fix people's happiness. I want them to be happier in life. So I came up with a genuine positivity message. Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
Live life as if everything you do to others will be done to you, and you will live a happier life.
There you go.
Makes perfect sense, don't it?
All right.
You know how many people don't think about that?
How many?
Way too many. We're living in a world where all people want, not everybody, there's still a lot of decent people, but the extreme edges will not stop screaming at everybody. It's driving me crazy.
All right, I'm
Be
trying to.
nice.
I got a bad request. I don't know why.
You got a bad request? Did it ask you to do something naughty, like give them your social security number and your date of birth?
A 10 meg or less picture.
A 10 meg or less picture. Yes, they do
Yeah,
that all
because
the time.
Al is back. I've heard about this website. And is this 10 meg?
I would assume you heard about it. You're the one that put it in here.
I don't know. No, but a while ago. What's the name of the website, Scott? While I'm trying to find a picture.
Theinpaint.com.
All right.
And literally the word the is in it. It's THEINPAINT.com.
All right. So I'm trying to find out, how do I change the view to get details?
Well, you call Whoopi Goldberg up and you say, Whoopi, we need you to change the view a little bit and give us some details. Need
this to be less than what? Less than 10 megabits.
Okay.
How many is 10 megabits? Is a 4.8 less than 10?
Yes. Unless it's a 4.8 gigabit.
All right, here we go. All right, I need to share this. All right, so share. All right, so this is in Paint. All right.
Okay.
If you want to take something out of the picture.
Okay.
Oopsie. Do you have to fill in the whole thing? Does it say?
I went probably too far ahead already.
I'm trying to color this in.
I don't see that. All you have to do is look. Okay. Where does it say to actually make it do it? How it works. Remove from your logos, watermarks, power. No detail menus for messing around. Minimum skills required. Yeah, doesn't tell you unless you really get into it. Oh, leave the square. See if it's still there. Leave the square. Leave the square. Leave the square.
I'm leaving it. Chill, dude.
Oh, you're trying to make it more of a square?
Yeah. Okay, ready?
Sure.
Erase. It's now in. Okay, here's another one. I have to wait and see what it's doing. I probably could have moved a bush in the background or something.
That might have been a little faster, yeah?
Yeah, could have been faster.
Now, the other weird thing is, how is it going to know what's behind you?
Error. Processing timed out. Probably your image is too large. Try the desktop version.
Just make your head go away next time.
All right, how do I do that?
Okay. Yeah, let's just see it. Yeah. Okay, leave one eye. That would be funny. See what happens now. In painting. Does it leave the eye? Yes, it does.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. It's got the other guy's head where your head was too. See his hair and stuff?
Yeah, his hair's there, yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Undo that. Let's get rid of that. And then let's just give him one finger up. I bet you'll do a better job doing that.
Okay. Yep, that worked a lot
better
better.
Job doing that, yeah. Hey, look at that weird guy over there. Let's see over here. That's a little more complicated. Kind of works. Kind of funny. Okay, stop the share.
Okay.
So go play with those two websites. So they're kind of cool, fun toys for you to play with.
Are you going to make them play with other people, or are they going to have to play with themselves?
Play with yourself. Just play with your damn self.
Yeah.
Are you a Samsung or Apple guy?
I am a Samsung guy.
All right. Here's a feature I didn't know. Okay. So these are my, really?
Okay,
My broken
you
phone.
knocked everything.
Oh,
Your
Jesus.
camera's way off and everything.
It's just going crazy now. All right. So these are my pictures.
Okay.
That's the last picture.
Okay.
Okay.
Steve got his stock shot in the arm.
Yep. I did the Johnson & Johnson. Did you know that you could do a screen capture just by swiping your palm?
You know, well, there's a setting for it.
No, it's on. It just took the picture.
Right. Yeah, mine does it accidentally all the time.
Does it?
Yeah. Drives me crazy. Then I have to delete all these screenshots, which is like, okay.
Look.
Yep.
That's the screenshot.
That's what it do.
I didn't know it did that.
You learn something
You
new
just take your hand,
today.
you go like that, you go. Well. Oh, mine works better if I swipe it this way. But yeah, you have to be touching the screen. But yeah, it does it.
Wait a minute. Did you swipe right or did you swipe left?
That one I swiped left. First one I swiped right. It works either way. It works better if I swipe right. Let me see.
That's
if
what
I
she
swipe
said.
Left. It doesn't work as good. Up there it is. I got to go a little higher to swipe the left, but it works either or. Swipe right or swipe left.
Okay.
3 new pictures there.
Yep.
Isn't that weird?
It is weird.
Did you know it did that?
Yes, I did. I just don't know
You know
why
it did.
does it.
You know it did that though. I mean, I know it did screenshots because you know about this, right? You push these 2 buttons. You push the volume down and the power button.
For a screenshot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that takes a screenshot
We
too.
talked about that in a previous
Yeah.
show like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I knew you knew that.
Yeah. But the reason I knew the other thing is because like I said, I can't tell you how many times I'm using my phone and I get
How do
too
you
much
use your phone?
my phone.
No, how do you use your phone that you're swiping it?
Okay. Because I have certain things on with their settings that you can use your fingers to do things without touching the phone. You didn't know that?
Yeah.
On the Samsung, there's an area you go to.
Yeah,
where
you
use
wave your hand
motions
over it and all that other stuff. Yeah, turn it face down and it goes silent and shit
Right.
like that.
But I turned that off because it was having so much trouble. But however, what would happen is like right now I'm on the main screen. So I got to swipe on it so that it looks at my face and makes it work. And then as I'm doing stuff, all of a sudden I got too much of my hand on the screen and I hear the phone click and take a screenshot. It was just like, what the hell?
I'm taking the last 2 show subjects, moving them to the next show.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's that late. Woohoo.
Woohoo! Because you don't listen.
But I do listen. I did really good. Now you want to fix your camera like before you finish the show and get to the last subject? You knocked it down. Right now, your whole top of your head is missing.
Oh. I knew I did a lot. I knew I messed up a lot of stuff. Is that
There
better?
you go. That is more better. Except
More
now
better?
you need to move to your right 2 inches.
Like that?
A little more.
Like that?
That's good. That's good. Perfect. You're back where you belong.
That's good. Is that?
You're
is
still a
that right?
little short, but
That's good.
it'll work for now. We can fix it for the next show.
Want me to go
Besides-
higher? Like that?
Okay, a little more. Too much. Yeah, there it is.
How's that?
Steve, you shrunk. Did somebody spray water on you?
How's
Kilroy was here.
that?
The things we do to entertain our people.
Ooh,
Oh, you got a little blurry. You're back.
bad focus. Focus. Autofocus. There it is.
Focus.
Better?
Yes.
Focus,
Oh.
focus.
Our last subject is, of course, our word of the day. Or word of the week, I guess we call it, right? Word of the week. The reason I did this is because I spent a lot of time finding new words that were added to the dictionary, right?
Right.
Okay. We have never been involved with a word that was not in the dictionary, but might be. Correct?
Is this word not in the dictionary?
It is not in the dictionary.
Well, then how
Right?
do we know it's a word?
Okay. It was on the Ellen Show. Okay. And it was not on April 1st. There is a.
Well, no, I know it's a legit word.
Yes, there is a family. I can't. Syracuse University alumni, Jonathan Krieger and his sister Hillary Krieger. Their late father had made up this song as part of a class assignment while he was a student at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York, in the 50s. Okay.
Well, it has its own website, dude.
Yes. They
Did
are
you know
trying
that?
to get it to be officially added to the dictionary. The word is Orbisculate. The word
Right.
means to accidentally squirt juice and or pulp from food such as grapefruit into one's eye or into someone else's body, clothing, or elsewhere. How many times have you squeezed a lime into the top of a drink and have it squirt sideways and hit yourself or hit somebody on the other side of the table?
Or when you're doing lemons in water all day long, right?
Correct.
That's why when you do it right, you hold your hand over it so it goes down into the thing, not all over the table.
Correct. Now,
They have T-shirts and everything, you know that.
yes, because they're really pushing this is because I guess the father was really, really one of those teachers that, kids remember forever because he was a good teacher, right? So this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to take this word that he invented that a lot of people in that area use because of him, and they wanted it added to the dictionary. And Ellen created this big, huge promotion for it. And of course,
cool.
now we're talking about it along with other people. So
Yeah,
There's-
and it'll be because of us. We're the ones going to be pushing it over the edge to get it into. the
that's
dictionary.
right. We're going to be the big push. So all you people,
So one of the questions there: if a volcano erupts, can I say it obisculated or bisculated? That's not exactly what they had in mind when it started, but yes, meaning to change over time. But yeah, no, I like the juice.
yeah.
juice
Well,
is-
the
They're
problem
squirting
is,
the juice out.
right, but they say that it's from foods, and a volcano is not really a food.
No,
So
no.
I guess
Speaking
it
of
wouldn't-
food, though, did you make your potato chocolate cake?
I did not.
You suck.
Well, we ended up having a stretch of unbelievably warm and humid weather.
Yes.
And I was not about to try baking in that because we don't have the air conditioning running yet.
Gotcha.
It got pretty warm in the house. It was 85 freaking degrees in my office.
All right. But yeah, I need that. I need that. I know you're on your
Yeah,
diet now, but
We actually went out to the ice cream parlor that finally reopened for, the summer, spring and summer. And the first thing she said when she saw me walking in the door, she goes, "Hey, have you done any cooking shows lately? I haven't gotten any notifications." And I'm like, wow.
yeah, exactly. Your fans. you
I
start
said,
talking to
okay. I
fans,
explained why I haven't done it. And
That's a shame.
I will get back to it. It's a combination of things. Not only was I stressing out like everybody else because I
Right.
had no work,
Yeah.
but also because Susie comes home an hour earlier now and she doesn't want me recording while she's in the house. So
She comes home an hour earlier.
Yeah, she
less
goes to work-
hours, or she's starting earlier.
she starts earlier. She goes in 2
Bummers.
hours earlier.
Sorry to hear that.
She gets up at 3:15 in the morning to go to work. And
Jesus.
she gets home at 4:00. And basically when I'm doing my cooking show, I start at 4:00 to, because of all the prep work and everything. And that way
Right.
the food was done when she got home at 5:00. That's how I did the show.
Well, now you're gonna have to start waking up earlier.
Yeah, I've already started doing that. I've been getting up between 8:30 and 9:00.
Good.
And I'm still going to bed at 1 or 2.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, kind of, sort of.
6 hours is all you need, but you need it every night. You can't skip out when you do that.
Yeah. You know
You
what I need?
run a deficit.
I need
If
7
you
and a
go
half.
6 hours, if you get 6 and you consistently get 6, you're good. The minute you start skipping out on the 6, though, then you start running a deficit that's hard to catch up.
Kind of like a couple weeks ago when you didn't get any sleep.
Exactly. like that.
You were a pain in the ass.
No, not any more than usual. I was just being just enough of an a-hole to stay alive. Only the good die young.
Oh, that still reminds me of that sign that I saw. Well-behaved women rarely make history. Well, it's similar to what you said, only women instead of you. So
Well-behaved.
why
women,
be
really?
well-behaved women rarely make history?
Okay. I don't get it.
Well-behaved Steve would not be Steve.
No, but well, it's all good. All right. So with that being said, I would like to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then please subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Now that I am COVID clear with my vaccination, they're starting to open stuff up again here in Vegas. We might be doing shows pretty quickly. So that'll be exciting.
Yay.
But I will be going out. So remember, as always, think positive, test negative, and live every day. Oh, you want me to talk about what happened to the world today? We don't have anything on there. Yeah, what happened to our world? I thought
I'm sitting here waiting to point.
I thought you would do it.
Ah.
Why don't you do the website?
All right.
You never do the website.
I suppose I could, but I'm going to have to get it into my repertoire.
Yeah, just do it.
All right. I will do it. This isn't
Now.
even a Nike commercial.
Do it now.
Okay. Please subscribe, like, and watch our other videos and channels. Okay.
All right.
Be genuinely positive.
Where are they?
At what happened in that world. But you don't have that on your list. You just memorized that. So I forgot about it. What happened .world, not .com, not .net, not .org, not .edu. It's
Now,
.world.
you can message Scott and I and tell me what a pain in the butt I am and tell Scott that he doesn't listen.
But you found out I do listen. Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.